Vert Shock Review, Vertical Jump Training Program. Regardless of what sport you do, be it basketball, football, soccer, or volleyball, you need to be fast, strong, and have a high jump. These are qualities which can make or break you as an athlete. The program Vert Shock by professional athletes Adam Foker and Jus Fly, Darlington, you are told exactly how to train your muscles to maximize your performance as an athlete. What is Vert Shock? Vert Shock is a 3-part program designed to help you improve your vertical jump. Unlike pretty much every other jump training program out there, vertical jump does not rely on strength training alone. Instead, it uses methods which shock your muscle system, allowing you to jump higher than you thought was possible. The entire program lasts 8 weeks. By the end of the first week, you will already be able to jump 3 to 5 inches higher. By the end of the second phase, you will have added 9 to 15 inches to your vertical jump, depending on what your initial abilities were. The final phase is about solidifying these results so you can jump high whenever and wherever you need to. How does Vert Shock work? If you are watching this Vert Shock review, then you have probably already spent countless hours on strength training in order to improve your jump. Even with all that effort, you probably didn't see gains of more than a few inches, and you certainly didn't see them overnight. So, you might be skeptical of a program which promises to improve your jump shot by 3 to 5 inches in the first week and give you up to 15-inch gains on your vertical jump by the end of the 8-week program. The reason that Vert Shock can get results when other methods couldn't is because it trains your fast twitch muscle fibers and also teaches you how to utilize these fibers in your body when you need them, like right before jumping for a dunk shot. There are 3 phases of Vert Shock. Pre-shock phase. This initial phase lasts 7 days. It is designed to prepare your body for the exercises in the second phase and to help you identify your muscle fiber usage. After just this pre-shock phase, you will be able to improve your vertical jump by 3 to 5 inches. Shock phase. This is the most intense part of the Vert Shock program. It lasts 6 weeks and requires a commitment to training. You are expected to do a combination of plyometric and strength training exercises 4 times per week. Less than 1 hour per session is required. You will learn how to utilize your nervous system so you get explosive energy from your fast twitch muscle fibers without exhausting your energy reserves. Post-shock phase. This final phase of Vert Shock is all about teaching your muscles to act upon command, so they give you explosive performance without you having to think about it. This part is very important because it isn't enough to have a high vertical jump, you've also got to be able to deliver the high jump consistently. The science behind Vert Shock. The Vert Shock program is based on the science of slow twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers. When we talk about athletic performance, we usually just talk about muscles in general. Muscles are made up of bundles of individual fibers. When these bundles contract, we get movement. There are 2 main types of fibers which make up muscles, each of which controls our movement in a different way. Slow twitch muscle fibers. These are smaller fibers which are designed for endurance-based movements such as running. They are very efficient fibers as they don't require much fuel to produce movement and can keep going for long periods of time before feeling fatigued. Athletes like long-distance runners primarily use their slow twitch muscle fibers. Fast twitch muscle fibers. Compared to slow twitch muscle fibers, fast twitch muscle fibers are much larger. They are designed for movements in which strength and power are needed. Fast twitch muscle fibers produce the same amount of force as slow twitch fibers. However, because they are fired more rapidly, they can produce very explosive results, like allowing you to jump 40+ inches vertically in the air. Fast twitch muscle fibers are not efficient and require a lot of energy, thus they get fatigued easily. When we move, our bodies determine which muscle fibers to use based on the type of force upon them. If your movement requires a lot of force, then it will use more fast twitch muscle fibers. Remember how I said that fast twitch muscle fibers are not efficient? Because they take up so much energy, your body is pretty stingy about using them. Vert Shock is all about teaching your body to use more fast twitch muscle fibers during a jump so you get explosive results. How do you train fast twitch muscle fibers? Practicing your jump shot or doing strength training alone will not train your fast twitch muscle fibers. You need to do exercises in a certain way which ensures that enough force is being placed on your muscles so your body reverts to using the fast twitch instead of the slow twitch fibers. In the shock phase of the Vert Shock program, you get specific instructions for exercises and there are videos of the exercises too. While I won't get into the specifics of the exercises in this Vert Shock review, I will say that studies show fast twitch muscle training pays off. A 2004 study found Olympic weightlifters had greater fast twitch muscle fiber development than bodybuilders because of the way they were training. A 2006 study in sports medicine found that people who don't do heavy range training use fewer fast twitch fibers. In other words, you've got to be training in a heavy range if you want to improve your jump. What do I need to get started? To get started with Vert Shock, you only need the training guide and willpower. There is absolutely no special equipment required except for a flat surface, like your local basketball court. The pre-shock phase is fairly simple and doesn't require much from you. During the shock phase, you are expected to do exercises 4 times per week. The exercises last under 1 hour. Because Vert Shock is designed to target your fast twitch muscle fibers, there is no need to kill yourself with strenuous, long-lasting workouts. You can still do sprints and drills to increase your speed and agility, but these aren't required by Vert Shock to improve your vertical jump. Who is Adam Foker? The main creator of Vert Shock is Adam Foker, a NCAA basketball player for UC Irvine. He claims that his vert jump was only 14 inches when he first started. Then, with the right strategy and work ethic, he was able to increase his vertical jump to 32 inches. Foker is a 2-time Big West Scholar athlete and was named to the Big West Academic All-Conference team for 2009-2010. Who is Justin Darlington? Justin Jus Fly Darlington is an amateur basketball player and the co-creator of Vert Shock. Jus Fly has gotten a lot of attention, especially after he won the Nike World Basketball Festive Dunk Contest. With a 49.9 dunk. And that isn't even Darlington's best. He has a 53 inches dunk. With so much vertical lift, Justin Darlington is able to pull off some really amazing feats like a 360 beneath both legs dunk, a hanging reverse jam over a 6'9" dude, and a cartwheel jump. As Men's Fitness magazine said of him, after you watch him dunk you'll never forget the name. Like Adam Foker, Justin Darlington was a late bloomer. He couldn't dunk until he was 17. He learned to dunk not by lifting weights or using a strength coach, but by watching videos of NBA players dunking until he figured out their technique. Luckily, Justin and Adam share this technique with us in Vert Shock so you don't have to figure it out yourself. What will you learn in Vert Shock? Clear-cut information about the science behind vertical jumps. The importance of fast twitch muscle fibers for vertical jump. Secrets for getting explosive performance out of your muscle fibers every time. Exercises which strengthen important muscle fibers so you can jump higher and sprint faster. Methods for exciting the central nervous system to unleash your explosive power. Warm-up techniques which break your body out of patterning so you can achieve better results. How to fix muscular imbalances so you get maximum power, speed, and strength. Techniques which will improve your explosive athletic abilities, regardless of the sport you play. Who is Vert Shock for? This Vert Shock review was written with basketball players in mind. However, all athletes can benefit from learning how to tap into their explosive abilities by training their fast twitch muscle fibers. Heck, even marathon runners could benefit from Vert Shock because it will allow them to put in more explosive energy during a race, such as when overcoming an opponent right before the finish line. It is definitely jumpers who will benefit most from Vert Shock though, including basketball players, soccer players, volleyball players, high jumpers, football players. The exercises in Vert Shock can be done by anyone, regardless of skill level. Absolutely no special equipment is needed and there is even information on how to do gym machine exercises at home. Young athletes and amateurs are most likely to benefit from Vert Shock as it can save them years of incorrect training. Competitive athletes who already have a fairly high vertical jump probably aren't going to see very drastic results. If you already have a pretty high vertical jump, then you probably already use many of the techniques laid out in Vert Shock but without realizing it. By reading the guide and following the program, you will certainly be able to maximize your performance though. What is included? Vert Shock is a complete 8-week program which includes the following. Jump Start Guide, brief intro which goes over the program and tells you what to expect. Vert Shock, the main program which is divided into 3 parts. Exercise video tutorials, these videos show you exactly how to do the exercises so you can get explosive results. In addition to this, Vert Shock also comes with 4 bonuses. Jumper's Diet Checklist, it requires a lot of energy to sustain your fast twitch muscle fibers, including some nutrients you might not think about, vitamin D, for instance. This guide explains how to eat to maximize performance and consistency while keeping your body safe. Vert Tracker, this is an email program in which you check in weekly to track your progress. 4 Vertical Jump Killers ebook, this bonus book teaches you how to control 4 aspects which might be killing your performance. 5 Dirty Hacks to Jumping Higher ebook, this bonus book gives you some quick tips and techniques which can help you jump higher quickly and easily. How much does Vert Shock cost? The complete Vert Shock program usually costs $138. But now you can get Vert Shock for the one-time price of $67. Vert Shock is covered by a 100% money-back guarantee. So, if you don't like the program or are unhappy with the results, you can simply email the provider, ClickBank, to ask for a refund. You have 60 days from the purchase date to ask for a refund, which is ample time to check out the program and see whether you get results. Since Vert Shock is a digital product, you don't even have to worry about sending back the book. The bottom line? Fast twitch muscle fiber training is something that every athlete should know about, especially if they are doing sports which require explosive bursts of energy. Vert Shock is one of the best guides to the subject ever written, and the workout routine is designed to get optimal results, regardless of skill level. At $67, it might seem a bit pricey, but it is definitely cheaper than hours of coaching and even cheaper than having a personalized training plan made up for you. Since the entire program is backed by a money-back guarantee, there is really no reason not to try out Vert Shock. Vert Shock program download now, and explode your vertical jump. Just click on the link below.